people, and welcome back to Trucker Jim's Trucking Journey. This is episode 50, and I was, thinking 50 is a good round number. I should do something special. I didn't know if I should do a review video or what. But yesterday, something unexpected happened. I'm not in the truck you guys have been seeing me in. Nope! Got a new one. A Kenworth T680. I've had a lot of you say you've been looking for me out on the road. Well, I'm not in truck 1040 anymore. It is 1202. But if you see me coming from the front, I've got a very distinguishing mark. My sticker up there, well, it's rubbed a little bit. Not exactly sure how that happened. But hey, I gotta cut this kind of short cause I've got to fuel up, grab a breakfast bowl this time. I will not be impulsed and get the apocalypse burrito like I did a couple episodes ago. And I'll show you guys the inside of the truck later on in this episode. But it's pretty cool. In the truck, the new truck. Well, it's new to me anyway. This is a 2016 Kenworth T680, but I have got the breakfast bowl, actually the low carb breakfast bowl. This they don't have on the menu anymore for some reason, but it's good. There's bacon, sausage, egg, and cheese, and I'm gonna chop all this up, put some hash browns in it, 2 packs of ketchup, a little bit of hot sauce, a little bit of pepper, and it's gonna be yum, yum, yum. And I've got OJ to wash it down. But the way I came to acquire this new Kenworth is my old truck, 1040, was about 3,000 miles overdue for PM. That's your basic preventative maintenance. And I was just 2 or 3 weeks shy of having 600,000 miles on it. Started having problems with my APU. It wouldn't come on, and when I turned it in, the whole idea was me doing a 34 and I'd come back, my truck would be ready. Well, that wasn't going to happen, and they had an old International 10-speed that I was going to be in for a few extra days, and I heard through the grapevine that this truck was on the yard and hadn't been assigned to anyone. The previous driver had just recently quit. So I called my fleet manager, which I got a new one named David, and well, at first he told me no, they said I couldn't have it, and I'm like, well, why? Is it assigned to somebody else, or they just say I can't have it? And he wasn't sure, and I was taking the company van to go to a vape shop, and he called me and gave me the good news. So I spent a couple hours yesterday switching everything over to this one, and it's cool. Like, can you guys see my TV? Instead of being here with Velcro, check it out. It's a TV mount. I can move it all around. It's gonna be awesome. I got a light here. There's a spot for my microwave, which this comes off, or you wouldn't be able to open the door. And then there's storage for dishes and things up here. My refrigerator, you'll be happy to know, people, it is strapped down, so it won't be going anywhere. I don't have a window here though. That's one thing I like better on the International, especially in those blindside backing situations. Having a window there is pretty helpful. Little storage area under my desk table for food. I've got a closet here for my clothes, which I need to organize it a little better than it is now, but it's cool. Okay, I have made it to Seva here in Louisville, Kentucky. And this is generally a place you can be in and out of pretty quick. I'm getting ready to drop my trailer right here, but you have to get permission from the yard dog before you can do it, or they'll get pissed. Trust me. And I'll pull around the corner and he's got an empty trailer waiting on me, and I'll go ahead and get to my next load. I'm going to show you guys something very cool about this Kenworth. There are a few things that I like better on the International over the Kenworth, like the steering wheel controls for the radio, the cruise control, the engine brake, and also to make your lights flash. This steering wheel, well, that's all it is a steering wheel. It has all those things. They're just other places. But one thing I love about the KW is this red switch right here. On the International, when I want to unhook from my trailer, I have to, you guys have seen me do it, you reach in there and pull that, bar to release it. Well, in the KW, it's a little more automated. You just flip this up, hold it, and then right here, wait a minute. Well, shit, I take that back. That's actually to slide the fifth wheel. My US Express T680, you could, release the kingpin and everything. It would pop up on the dash, but, well, I guess I'm still doing it the International way. Clock, outside temperature, and digital speedometer are just a few of the improvements to the dash area, but this is a comfortable steering wheel. But now it is time to go through the gorge again. People, I've actually been through the gorge 4 days in a row this week. New drivers can get a little nervous going through some of these mountain ranges such as the gorge, but the East Coast has nothing on the West Coast. You should see Donner Pass, the Cabbage Patch, or the Grapevine. Biggest thing is just don't go too fast. Obey the recommended speed limit for trucks. Don't ride your brakes. Use your engine brakes and you'll be okay. But check out this big rock wall. Those two are bigger on the West Coast. But now, I'm headed to Greenville and I'm grabbing another trailer and headed right back to Louisville for the second trip in a row. This one doesn't go exactly as planned. All right, well, here I am again, people, in Louisville, Kentucky at Seva for the second time this week. I don't know where I'm going next. The planners are working on it now. Normally I already have that before I arrive, but this isn't one of those times. But this is day number 3 of my week and my time in the Kenworth. But I'm preparing a little snack while I wait. People, I generally try to keep it positive here on the trucking journey, but this sucks. I'm in Louisville, right? And it's raining in all directions. And, well, I waited an hour and a half at Seva on a load, which that's kind of rare. I generally have one before I get there. Well, I hear that a load canceled is what did this, which I've got a load assigned on me Now the time says it doesn't pick up until 1300 tomorrow. It's like 4:30 right now on Thursday. My time is 1300 on Friday, but I think they open at 7 o'clock. This is a place I've been to several times before. But I'm in Louisville. There's no truck stops in Louisville. None. And there's some Walmarts, but you can't park at any of them. So I've got to decide what I want to do. If I want to drive like 25 miles to the closest truck stop, go sit at a rest stop for shit, almost a whole day, which I really don't want to, although I am self-sufficient here in the truck and will be okay if I have to do that. Okay, I found a place to park. I'm still 25 miles from where I'm picking up in the morning, which is still in Louisville. It's just on the complete other side. Hey, and if anybody in the G&P operations department is watching this, we totally need to change the way the drivers are paid in this situation, which many of us go through, hell, a few times a month, is getting paid 0 miles to drive almost 30 miles. But you guys remember earlier in the episode, pulling the fifth wheel to release the kingpin is a mother humper on this thing. There's not an automatic switch, but I talked to another driver and I've got a tool. This is a kingpin puller. You can get these at Pilot. This one was like 15 bucks. They had a silver one that was a little sturdier than that for 20 bucks, but it's a lot easier using the fifth wheel puller. You just stand over here from the corner. I'll show you guys next time I unhook. And you just reach and pull it and lift up just slightly and it sticks. Trying to do it by hand is something I don't ever want to do again. It was difficult for me. If you guys have any comments about that, feel free to leave it.
Why don't you bring a trophy in too? If you were going to be a real punk about the whole thing.
You know, we will.
Okay, all right, you do that.
Approaching destination in a half mile on the right side.
Alright people, it is almost time to call this episode a wrap. And I have heard some type of explosion a couple of times. I'm in Statesville, North Carolina at the Lowe's DC. And it's looking like I'm not gonna hit my goal for the week, you know, which is always to crack 3,000. Right now is day 5. I've got one shift still to go, and I totaled it up earlier, and I'm at like 22,500. I've got a couple hours left I can run for the day, but as far as when I got out of the truck anyway, I didn't have a pre-plan. So I should at least crack 2,500. But I have a storage compartment on each side in here, which is where I keep all my straps, tools that I need, and my new fifth wheel puller. Which with this, it's no big deal. I just get over here at the corner, hook that in like that, and pull. I hope a lot of you leave a comment and let me know what you think of my new truck. I want to call it Big Red. It seems like I call all my Big Red trucks Big Red, but maybe I can think of something a little more original. But until next time, all of you, be safe out there and keep on trucking. All right, people, look who I ran into here at Lowe's. The Red Viking Trucker.
Look who I ran into, Jim Davis.
That's right, Trucker Jim.
The pretty video guy. My video's not so much.
Hey, but for all you brand new, like people going to CDL school, you want to check out this guy's channel. A lot of good information, and his website's awesome as well.
Appreciate the 411 tip on these guys.
All right.
You guys be good. None of us get out here alive.
Hey, good running into you again, Red Viking, man.